Greetings, blessings and joy to you. This is Archangel Sandalphon. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this message today. We are here to deliver a message on unconditional love. Many of you may think this is a cliche, that this is merely the musings of the poet. It is the empty words from the pulpit. Merely a line in a popular song. Beloved, it is so much more. And it is so much more nuanced than you can possibly imagine in your incarnate mind. Unconditional love, simply put, is the essence from which you have sprung. It is the beginning and the end of all things. Unconditional love is an energy that you call love, which is the English word, but this is a limited word. There are not enough words in your vocabulary to fully capture the essence of unconditional love. However, we will endeavor to do so now, despite the limits of language. Unconditional love is the energy from which you have sprung. It is permeating everything at all times, in all places. Everything, on its most basic level, is made of the energy of unconditional love. Because every energy, when broken down to its essential vibration, comes back to the energy of Source. And Source is best described as love, as connection. In your human experience, when you are loved unconditionally, you are fully seen, you are fully perceived, and you are fully accepted. It is to be exposed in your rawest, truest form, and to be accepted. Beyond acceptance, to blend with another. You have been given many images of this in your experiences, in your culture. It is something that you seek to practice. You see it as a pinnacle to be achieved, a mountaintop on which to sit, a state of being once attained, perhaps never to change. Dearly beloved, if that was the case, you would not have incarnated. You would have only needed to stay with Source, with us, on this plane, in this realm. But you came to experience something far more complicated. You see, unconditional love, in the word unconditional, we are recognizing that there are such things as conditional acceptance, conditional knowing, and conditional love. But to practice unconditional love in the face of adversity is one of the primary reasons for your incarnation. To experience betrayal and to love in spite of it. To experience wounding and yet still to love. To experience outright hatred and yet to love. You see, unconditional love is very easy if all you have to do is love those who love you unconditionally. But you came to experience a messier, more complicated, more nuanced, more layered, more deliciously flavored style of love so that you can learn better how to grow into the depths of what love can be. This requires adversity. This requires sacrifice. You might even say it requires suffering. It requires a challenge, as one has said. Unconditional love does not require a challenge to exist. Unconditional love is the base form of all existence. But for your purposes, today, there are those in your life who test your limits. There are those around you who are providing you every day the opportunity to practice, to deepen your love for them. They are difficult ones. They are the ones that test you. And they are here so that you may grow, so that you may deepen and enrich your existence. We are here to support you in this journey. Do you have a good job? Wonderful. Do you make lots of money? Excellent. In the big picture, that does not really matter. It merely provides the context for your life, for your story, for the challenges and the types of people you will meet. But so many of you think that this is the point. He who dies with the most toys wins. It's a very childish way of looking at the world. But if you are watching this message, you are ready for more. If you do not have a good job, if you do not have enough money, you are constantly scraping by, looking for more. This is not necessarily wrong for you. This is part of what you chose for your challenges when you came into this world. There are many lessons attached to either lifestyle, at either end of that spectrum, financially, socially. What are your lessons? What are you here to experience, to learn, and grow in what ways? This is the work of incarnation. Loving what is in your life, rather than weeping and mourning what you believe should have been. This is loving your life unconditionally. It is here to test you, to deepen you, to give you layers. Are you sick or are you healthy? Are you out of shape? Are you very fit? It does not matter. The point is to learn to love yourself unconditionally. Are you at war with your body? Or can you love it? Can you make it an ally? Can it be your best friend? This is a lesson for many of you, including this one. They are working on it every day. And when all the lessons are done, you will transition to the next stage. This is also not good or bad. It is simply what is. When you have learned all of your available lessons, it is time for the next chapter. You will leave this life to reassess, to see what you would like to do next, what drama you should play. This is a joyful thing. It is a stage of growth to be celebrated. Can you love the life and the time that you had here unconditionally, rather than wishing it had been longer or different? This is also true of others. Can you love those who are in your life unconditionally, as well as the time they have here? Can you be grateful for the time they had, even if they were taken, in your view, sooner than you would have liked? It is natural to feel that grief, that loss, of course, because that is why you are here. It is just another kind of challenge. And it is all born from love. Every obstacle you face has love in it, if you can find it. We will keep this message brief. At this time, we will wrap things up, merely leaving you with the encouragement that love is in all things, love is through all things, and all things ultimately return to a state of perfect unconditional love. Nothing is ever truly lost. You are exactly where you are meant to be right now. You are facing challenges, yes. Can you love those challenges? Can you embrace them as the teachers they are, the teachers you have chosen for yourself? Loving what is the first way to practice unconditional love. Once you begin to master this in one area of your life, it will extend to others. Peace, blessings and joy, and love be with you. This was Archangel Sandalphon. Well, I wanted a message on love, and I think Archangel Sandalphon gave me a lot to think about. So thanks for joining for this journey today. Apologies for the sporadic posting. I've been working on getting some things up and going for Universal, but I appreciate you tuning in today, and stay tuned as updates come out. As I said in another video, but they won't be quite as regular. I can't promise weekly updates, but I'm working on some new things for this channel, and I will continue to be posting here. And I want to thank you for subscribing, especially if you've done that. And if a certain message resonates with you, please share it with others. One very fun announcement is I've been working on my channeling journey for a couple of years now, but I have finally completed my certification. So if you would like to schedule a one-on-one channeling with Seth or any of the guides that you've seen on this channel, you can now do that through universalreiki.com. So I will put links in the description. There will always be links in the description if you're ever interested in more information, or if you'd like to set up a session of your own and have a conversation with Seth or with any of these guides, you are free to do that. And it is something I am very happy to now be able to offer. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Please share this video with others in your life that you think could benefit from these messages. And peace be with you. I will see you next time. This is Daniel Zafer Joyce for Universal.